I'm not trying to play the tough guy. He was actually in a situation like mine. What I mean by that is he was married to a Filipina. Come in for me. The stay's ended. I'm done in the Philippines. Thanks for watching another video. This is the Black Filipino TV. Now today, this video is going to be titled Foreigner Brought His Past Life to the Philippines and Ended His Stay. These things, they happen a lot in the Philippines. You know, you guys don't know about it because it's not in your face every day, but it does happen a lot. But I'm going to get into this, guys. And the sad thing is this guy was just like me. He's the same status I have. He can come in the country anytime he wants. And I don't know why he would continuously do what he was doing. But anyway, it happens, guys. Some people never learn. Let's get into it. This type of situation doesn't happen all the time. It happens sometimes. But it does happen time and time again where foreigners come here and they do crazy things. Like I've even made a video about it. Like for instance, a foreigner will come and a foreigner will think he can bring $1 million to the Philippines, or guys will come and do telco fraud. There's so many telco fraud scams that happen in the Philippines. But this one is like something back in the gangs in New York days. And I'll tell you why. Because this guy came over, he was pretty young too. He's not much older than me, only 44 years old. He came out to the Philippines and he actually was an extortionist. He led a gang of guys and he dealt in extortion. But what this guy did was he actually was out here and he got into a brawl in a club and he pulled out a night gun in the club, which is crazy, but that's what he did. Also, he was involved with illegal drugs and he was threatening people. And most of you guys, of course, you don't come here for that. Most of you guys come here to get away from that, and I definitely did. You know, when I came out here in 2015, you know, I wasn't running from anything, but I was getting tired of living a life of violence and pulling out, doing what he did, you know, having to pull out guns in nightclubs and different things like that. I've never pulled out a gun in a nightclub, but when you have to be in the street and feel you need to keep a gun on you, you know, it's time for a change. It's time for a change. And that's not why I moved to the Philippines, but when I moved to the Philippines, I was happy to get away from it. I definitely wasn't going to do that in the Philippines. But some guys feel they have to continuously live that life. And he was one of them. And when he came out here, and when he did this, I mean, you have to think, I don't know what some of these guys are thinking, but I don't fault him and I don't blame him because I understand. I guess some guys, it never dies. Like, for instance, there's guys in US, for instance, this guy wasn't from US, he's from UK. But there's guys in US and there's guys in, I'm sure UK as well, who are gangsters for life, you know. They're 60 years old, 50 years old, still carry guns, still will kill you, you know. So I'm not judging. I understand somewhat. But still, guys, this is a sad situation. Now, what makes it crazy is he was actually in a situation like mine. What I mean by that is he was married to a Filipina. So he had his permanent residence, right? And the crazy thing about it is, you know, Marente, everybody knows Marente, Jamie Marente said, because you're a permanent resident, that doesn't give you a right to think you can come here and live that gangster lifestyle, you know, because that's what he did. I never ever think about doing it. Funny, like here in the Philippines, it's like if I'm out here and a Filipino comes up to me and is starting some problems with me, I know I could probably 9 times out of 10 knock his block off. But I wouldn't do that anyway. I'm a changed man. But still, say if the situation was like that, thinking like that, I know I could. But still, I would probably run because I don't want to find myself in a situation where someone comes to me, approach me, I hurt them, and it's kind of like a situation in a way. You have to kind of be scared of yourself. And that was the same thing with this guy's situation. It wasn't that he needed to be scared of someone else. He should have been scared of himself and what he can do to people. And that's how I like to carry myself. So if I'm in a situation in the Philippines and somebody approaches me and I know I can take them, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to look at Kay, babe, get up out of here. And once Kay's able to get up the block, then after that I'm running. Okay, I'm definitely going to make sure she's out the way, and then I'm running. But it's not looking to get any situation in the Philippines. And I'm not trying to play the tough guy. I'm trying to say this guy was playing the tough guy, but I'm just saying I'm not trying to play the tough guy. Anything happens like that, I'm out. This one here is just foreigner. He bought his past life to the Philippines and ended his stay. And was it something that he could have avoided? Most definitely, yes. And I'm just giving this video just as just talking about what happens here in the Philippines. But of course, I know most of you guys aren't coming here and looking to do that. I would hope not. These things do happen here. You guys that come bring criminal organizations here and they buy whole islands, and there'll be some orphan islands. All these islands aren't being used, and they buy their own islands and they do their things there. That's a little different. But when you come in doing this and you're in nightclubs and pulling guns and a little bit overboard. It's a sad situation, but it does happen in the Philippines. Said in the beginning of the video, guys come here all the time and do these things. And it's crazy. I was looking the other day, and all of the Africans involved in telco fraud, and it's not just them. You have people that are from like Japan, people that are from Korea with the telco fraud. A lot of times people do these things in other countries, or they even do it here. It's even a situation where I was on Upwork, right? I'm on Upwork, and an African guy, he was a scammer. I can tell by the way they message, and usually they have wrong spelling in certain sentences, and something's off. And then I looked up the time zone, because you can clearly see what time zone they're in, and the African guy was here in the Philippines. Because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm GMT plus this anyway, plus this as well. He's in the same time zone as me, so I know he was here in the Philippines. And it's just like that. You know, guys come over here and do their things here. I'm happy that Jamie Rente's on it. I'll be honest with you, when I seen that, I'm like, man, this guy is in the Philippines and trying to scam me from here. And I'm looking like, I wanted to say to him, I'm where you are right now. Like, bro, I know this is a scam, but yeah, it happens though. I guess people gotta eat. So this is for the newcomers, really, because the people that have been here, no. When you come here, guys, it's just best to leave your past life in the past. I did it. It's hard sometimes. You can be over here and a situation can happen and you'll want to bring it out. You can be over here and service will be bad, and then you'll even get, sometimes someone may give you an attitude and you're in the store and you may not be hearing it, but meditate, relax, and let it go, guys. Let it go. You guys coming over here, and it will happen. Something is going to happen to bring you there. Just don't let it bring you all the way there. I give that advice to you guys, especially you guys that are new coming into the country. Just be easy when you get here. Be easy. Because sometimes things can happen. Service can be slow sometimes. You'll be in certain areas and things aren't just up to par. So you have to be easy. You have to be easy. And if you're from a place like me, especially I'm a New Yorker, make sure you keep an easy level head when you're here in the Philippines, because especially when you're out, and especially if you're a guy that's out and you love to drink and you find yourself in bars and you find yourself around Filipinos drinking as well, and then you can find yourself in a fight. And it happens, guys. It happens to guys all the time. All the time. Keep yourself safe. And what I mean by keep yourself safe is keep yourself safe from yourself, because a lot of times it won't be the Filipino to be you. So just keep that in mind, guys. Stay safe. I don't expect this to happen to any of you guys. Sometimes guys get caught up, so I'm not trying to bash anyone. I'm just saying, just letting you guys know what's happening, and also letting you know if you're out here looking to do that, it will catch up to you. But guys, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like the content, you can buy me a coffee. You can book a consultation at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. But thanks, guys. See you next video. Peace.